My husband and I made a deal with Santa years ago that we would take care of our children's gifts, including their Christmas stockings. So today I'm going to share with you everything that is in my 3 teenage children's Christmas stockings. So hopefully there are some ideas for you that you could still use this year or maybe tuck away for next year. My parents had the same deal with Santa growing up when I was a kid. And when we were little, our Christmas stockings were mostly just some trinkets, some candy, maybe some fuzzy slippers, a lip gloss. But as we got older, our Christmas stockings were really one of the big gifts, especially as far as the money spent on them. We would get things like shower gel and lotion from Bath & Body Works, and cotton panties from Victoria's Secret, and crew socks from Eddie Bauer. And that may not be a big deal today, but growing up in the 90s, getting those items was a treat for us. I grew up in a family with 5 children, and 4 of us are girls. So we really looked forward to those Christmas stockings every year because they were often filled with things that we wouldn't normally buy for ourselves or get, throughout the year. So that's sort of becoming the case in my own household too, now that I have this deal with Santa. And as my kids get older, this is becoming one of their big gifts and something that they really look forward to. And I'm often trying to think of things that are fun, things that are practical, but also things that I wouldn't normally buy just in a random week in April. You know what I mean? Like, what are some more luxury items that their allowance money won't buy them and that I wouldn't normally splurge for other times of the year? My oldest daughter is 16, and it's actually getting very easy to fill her stocking with items because she is old enough to appreciate and take care of like good skincare products, makeup, fragrance. I actually did not pay $39 for this little box of perfume samples. I got it on sale for 20 bucks. I have a silicone little body scrubber and then 2 little body washes for her to try out. This is the KP Bump Eraser, and then this is called the Glow Getter from Naturium. I've got a blush mini from Benefit, and this is a pretty pricey product. It's the CC cream from Perbel. I use this. She really likes it. So when they were having a sale on these a while back, like a BOGO sale, I picked up 2, one for me, and I set one aside for her to put in her stocking as a special treat. This child has curly hair. She takes very good care of it. She knows exactly how to wash it, how to style it, the different products to use. So I picked up a couple for her in the Inner Sense brand. This is the I Create Lift Volumizing Foam and the Sweet Spirit Leave-In Conditioner. And to round out the hair items, I picked up this really cute bow. These bows with the long ribbons are kind of in style, especially for the girls with longer hair, so I made sure I got one for her. Ruthie is a big fan of cats. In fact, she was the loudest voice in the family in trying to convince me to get a kitten, which we finally did a few months back. So I saw this little paper cat origami set and I had to pick that up for her. She also just started driving, so I got these little sticky icky cleaning gels. These are supposed to be good for getting things out of like cup holders and tight crevices in the car. A pair of good quality sunglasses, which will come in handy on the trip we're taking as a family in March. This gift is not complete yet. It's like a little wallet and lip balm holder set. I'm waiting on the other 2 pieces. This is just the little strap that goes with it. It'll be here before Christmas though. We have this little joke in our family about Ruthie not being a touchy-feely person. She's not a hugger. So when I saw this shirt in the thrift store, I absolutely had to get it for her. I think I paid like $3 for it, but it's so perfect. Both of my girls mentioned to me how much they like the cotton underwear from Aerie. So I was in there when they were having a big sale and I picked up 10 pairs. 5 are for Ruthie. And I got her a pair of like floral crew socks last year that she loved. She said she's worn several pairs out. They have holes in them. So I picked up some more really pretty socks for her. As far as snacks go, she loves the freeze-dried fruit. These are the apples, and I have some Sour Punch straws, and also Welch's are her favorite fruit snacks, so I got the festive ones here. And I don't know where all of the chargers and charging blocks and charging cables are walking off to, but we seem to always be scrambling for some, so I picked up one to put in her stocking. As the kids get older, don't underestimate the value of high quality school supplies and office supplies. These are really nice mechanical pencils, and they have a very wide, large eraser. And I picked these up for my oldest daughter because she's in a lot of advanced classes, AP World History, Advanced Chemistry, Honors Algebra 2. And my younger daughter, who is 13, is always stealing my Flair pens. So I picked up a package for her. And Speaking of my younger daughter who is 13, let me show you what else is in her stocking. She is also getting some underwear from Aerie, and I picked up 2 different kinds of socks. These are just like some little cozy socks that she can wear around the house. And these are crew socks that are patterned and they're really soft. And I thought these would be good for wearing with like the Tasman style slippers or the Birkenstock style mules that a lot of girls are wearing. She doesn't have those name brands specifically, but she has shoes that are like those. Hair bows. I got 2 that are a little smaller because there are some rules at her school about the colors and the styles that they can wear for their uniforms. And actually, we don't do makeup with our 13-year-old yet. She is just getting into like skincare and things. So I was trying to think of things that I could purchase her that I would not purchase on a normal day. You know, like I'll purchase lip balm, but I'm probably not gonna purchase this Starry brand lip balm on just any day, so it's a special purchase. And she also really likes these Starface patches. I know this is a thing with the young ones, so I picked up like a big case of those for her. I've got some body wash and a scrubber for her. She's also getting a nice pair of sunglasses, which will come in handy on our trip in a few months. Snacky things. I saw this little latte and frappe mix. I think I got this at Aldi. I thought this would be fun for her to experiment with. She is a big fan of the yogurt covered raisins. I rarely buy those like for lunches because I feel like they're candy, really. Gummy bears, specifically Haribo brand, some Sour Punch straws, and she is a giant fan of Nutella. So I got her like a fairly large container of it to enjoy over the holiday break. And also her very own charger in blue. Hopefully this one will not go astray too quickly. One can hope. Big thanks to Ultima for sponsoring today's video. As a super busy 43-year-old mom in the middle years of running a household, drinking water should be the easiest health habit for me to accomplish. And in the brutally oppressive heat of the Oklahoma summers, this is not hard because I'm thirsty. But in the wintertime, I'm not as on top of that habit as I should be. I know I haven't had enough water in the day when I wake up in the middle of the night thirsty, and I have actually awakened my husband reaching for my Stanley and glug, 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 drinking my water in the middle of the night with reckless abandon. So adding a little flavoring to my water can encourage me to drink it during the day, so I am not waking up in the middle of the night or waking my husband up with my gluttonous water chugging. Ultima has a lot of great flavor options, but they don't add sugar, carbs, or calories to my water. They use plant-based flavors and colors and no artificial sweeteners. But what they do add are electrolytes, except without the salty taste. So if you are not a fan of the electrolyte drink mixes that taste really salty, then Ultima is probably the one for you. And actually, sodium is not the only electrolyte. There are 6: sodium, magnesium, potassium, calcium, chloride, phosphorus. And Ultima has them all. You can order Ultima online from their website, but they're actually available in Target right now as well. You can shop on Target.com, you can order them for pickup, or you can find them in the store in lots of different varieties. And they're the perfect size for a stocking. Just saying, in case Santa needs some ideas. So again, if you're looking for something that tastes good, mixes easily, and gives us something we might need without adding a bunch of stuff that we don't, you might check out some of the flavors that Ultima has to offer in a Target store near you. And thank you again to Ultima for sponsoring today's video. I say I have 3 teenagers, but technically I have 2 teenage daughters and a 12-year-old son. And I think boys this age can be very difficult to buy for birthdays, for Christmas, especially if you are not into a lot of electronics or video games like our family. I feel like we're sort of between being a boy and being a man, so it can be kind of tricky. For example, we've outgrown most toys, but I find my son will still play with things he can throw, catch, shoot, or build. So one of the things I picked up is this little Koosh slingshot. It comes with 3 of the little Koosh balls, and I thought this might be something fun. He can like set up empty soda cans or something and shoot it, or terrorize his sisters with it. And I also found this little Lego ornament set. He has way more involved Lego building sets, you know, ones with like hundreds and hundreds of pieces. This was the very last one, which is why it's so beat up, but I thought he might enjoy this, or maybe tuck it away for next Christmas for him to do. I also have some boxers that are the style he likes. And I took the easy road with personal care products because he's still young and he's not really into like designer colognes or anything like that. So I just got the little box set of the Dove Men Care that has a shower gel and a deodorant in it. Because let's face it, a little gentle nudging with the deodorant with 12-year-old boys is usually not misplaced. As I've stated before, we're not really into the new video game systems. We don't have like the new Nintendo, the Switch, or a PlayStation or an Xbox. I have an old 8-bit Nintendo that I played on when I was a kid, and years ago I found an old Wii on Facebook Marketplace, and the only games we have for it are Wii Sports and Mario Kart. So when I found this in the thrift store, I absolutely had to have it for my son. If you are a Mario Kart player, you totally understand this. And of course, the same charging cable in red that I got for the girls. It came in a package of 3, so it was handy. Snacks for the boy include some beef sticks. These are pricey, so I don't always buy them. And also the dried strawberries. My kids really love these. These are not the freeze-dried ones. They're almost like fruit snacks kind of, but again, they're kind of pricey, so I don't get them super often. He loves nuts, so I picked up these ranch and buffalo almonds and cashews. Have some Sour Punch straws, and then some bubble gum. This is the Big League Chew in the peppermint and the grape. One thing that I still need to pick up that I almost always include in my kids' Christmas stockings is a box of sugar cereal. And it's not that I never purchase this throughout other times in the year, but it's rare. I mean, I get cereal, but it's not like Lucky Charms and Fruity Pebbles and Fruit Loops. So I usually pick up a box for them to enjoy on Christmas morning and across Christmas break at their leisure. What is in your older children's Christmas stockings? If you have teenagers, you know, what are some things maybe that I didn't think of? Leave me a comment and let me know. YouTube thinks you might want to watch one of these videos next, and if so, I'll see you there.